I know where you are. I didn't know where you are. Ah, the red room. We love red rooms. Alright, what happens now? Ah, seconds. I need to work on my reaction time. Hello, and welcome to Unspoken. Now in this game, you got 25 achievements, so let's get straight into it. Starting up that new game, you just get the Daredevil achievement. That's such an easy achievement to get. So easy, so easy. I don't know how you'd miss that one if you want to progress this. But moving along, as you start the game, you'll awake mysteriously from hearing sirens right in front of the TV that you're watching with the static that apparently wakes you up from the little tutorial screen. You'll find a VHS tape. Now grabbing that and putting it into the TV will allow you to get the moviegoer achievement and raise the spooky meter. Now after exploring the house, before taking the stairs upwards, you'll find a red phone. This phone will have static when you pick up the call. But if you pick it up about 7 to 10 times, you'll finally hear a voice go, "Oh." And that's the achievement. You get hello. Just after that, you'll just get the whole time. But it's a worthwhile achievement to get early as possible. But before heading up those stairs, we have the sus achievement. I know. Out of place here, but great for, pausing the spookiness. In the beginning room, where the TV was where you awoke, behind the couch in the corner, if you flick the light on from that doorway, it'll be right behind a plant. You'll find an Among Us imposter. And just looking at it and interacting with it will get you the sus achievement. Neophobia. Simply got to turn on all the lights in the house. Just got to go to a light switch, interact, and flick that light on. But there is one little catch. You'll go everywhere, turn every light on, and be like, why isn't this activating? Well, you need to find the key on the kitchen table, the dining room table, actually, my apologies, and go to the locked door upstairs to your left, where you'll find the gun and the victims. Going in that room, in the corner of the bedroom on the dresser is a lamp. Activating this lamp will turn on all the lights in the house, and you'll get the Neophobia achievement. Speaking of the gun I just mentioned, the self-defense achievement, which is also a story achievement, will be given to you as soon as you pick up the gun between the two victims. All I gotta say is good luck when you pick up that firearm. So, there's going to be two possible outcomes during this event after you pick up the gun. Number one, which happened to me, you're cautious. The game just gave you a firearm in a very spooky setting. Two victims, you're not sure how they died. But if you've done all the lights in the house, there's no present threat in there until you wait and hear the door open and yet a visitor walking creepily into the bedroom with you. And obviously unload into him with your firearm. But the second outcome, you're a brave man or woman. You run back into the kitchen. The door that was locked before will open up and you sprint through there. If you manage to do that and dodge the home invaders, or the entities as I like to call them during this video, you will get the What Invasion achievement. Congratulations. Alrighty, progressing on through. Once you've gotten through the hallway, whether it was outcome 1 or outcome 2, you'll find a hallway with 3 doors, one to your left, one to your right, and one in front of you with an eyeball on it. You're going to go into one to the right. The other 2 are locked and are never to be opened mysteriously. Maybe we'll go over that in the next installment of Unspoken. But going into the right door, you'll find a life-sized plushie, that's the word I'm looking for, along with a phone and a tape. Not a tape, a page. And you can read those, listen to the phone call, good lore stuff, but the real thing I want you to focus on is the human-sized plushie sitting in the chair. Interacting with him will engage in a type of dialogue. You can have a swift dialogue and get the chatter achievement, and doing what everyone should do. Shoot Toby will get you the don't shoot achievement. I shot him a lot, and it wasn't even an achievement yet. That was the next update. Continuing along through, after you've interacted with Toby and or shot him, as you exit, you're going to go down the way that you came in. The other two doors are still locked, but you'll find there's an elevator where there was once a wall. Going in that elevator and selecting floor 2 is going to take you to Act 2 of the game, and honestly, the spookiest part. Good luck. Alrighty, as you go down that elevator, the doors open, you exit the elevator, and a shadow emerges where there was once light emitted from the elevator, and a spooky whoosh behind you. In front of you is a flashlight that you probably would have used in the first act, but you get it now. So pick up that flashlight and you'll get the Let There Be Light achievement to help you deal with all the threats. I personally prefer the muzzle flash of the pistol going off when I shoot at the entities, but you know, flashlight's good too. As you exit the elevator, you're gonna need to find Petrenko. I hope I pronounced that right. I probably did not. But as you exit the elevator, on the left side, on the left column, the first column, behind that column, it's going to be a picture of Petrenko. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, but just looking at the picture and or interacting with it will get you the achievement, the third wheel. Alrighty, continuing past that, there's going to be in the right section, so there's the elevator, there's the main entrance, the right section, and the left section. Going into the right section, you're going to find a locked door. The door behind that section, so if you go left or right and converge in the back section, you're going to enter that room. You're going to find the first of 4 figurines you're going to need to collect. This is the Headless Woman figurine. On the right wall in that room, you'll find a code, 4976. I went the entire game without knowing what this code was for, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You're going to go back to the elevator and input using the floor buttons in the elevator 4976. This will bring you to a secret developer room where you get introduced to 2 Among Us imposters and a page in the middle. Doing this will get you the Chamber of Secret. Speaking of those figurines I just mentioned, we already went over how to get the Headless Woman. There's 3 other figurines you're going to need along with Headless Woman. The Angel one. After unlocking the left section, which you can get that key in the right section, in the furthest left room, you'll find the key that will unlock the left section door. Progressing through the left section, you're going to find here's how I mentioned it in my notes. The left section, after unlocking it with the key, from the right section, down the furthest left hallway, which is what I just said, progressing down the left side, taking the left path, and the first door on your left, you'll enter the room and find the angel figurine. And a surprise. Now for the lion. Progressing down the left section, you'll get to a place where you have to shoot the spirit child. After shooting the spirit child, you'll enter the first room on your left, which will get you the lion figurine. After getting the lion figurine and the key, you'll loop around to the main entrance and you'll see the ghost child, different from the spirit child, direct you to the locked room in the right section that we mentioned before. Entering this room with the new key that you just found will trigger a cutscene, but the most important thing is after this little cutscene, or teleport to the past as the game calls it, after that you'll find the elephant figurine on the shelf beside you. After gathering these figurines, enter the main door, which is downstairs, unlock it using the key that you found, and entering this area will give you a puzzle section. In this puzzle section, you're going to have to place these 4 figurines in a code. The code is as follows. Number 1, angel. Number 2, lion. Number 3, elephant. Number 4, headless woman. This will open the door and give you the achievement, Smart Guy. Now for the cutscene that we mentioned previously, encountering this cutscene will get you the achievement Time Traveler, encountering the guy from the Steam page in the mirror. I call him Mirror Guy. I'm not sure what his canonical name is, but after the mirror shatters, you'll get the achievement. Now, to get the collector achievement, you're going to need to find the secret tape. This secret tape, if you remember where you shot the spirit child, it's going to be right before the doorway to the creepy door creaked, right before then. There's going to be a clutter to your right, just a lot of weird shelves, empty boxes. You're looking for the empty open box that's actually not empty. You're going to go to that open box and find the secret tape. Not so hidden, but hidden enough in there. Grabbing that will get you the collector achievement. Speaking of these tapes, you should already have 2 out of the 4, but here's how to get the rest of them. So, just to recap, at the very beginning in Act 1, beside the TV when you start, there's the first tape. The secret tape that we just went over. Now, in the same room where you got the elephant figurine, there's going to be another tape that you can grab right there. Now for the 4th and final tape, just for future reference, depending if you are still going through the game. If you haven't, this will be something you got to look out for. In the end of Act 3, in the last possible room you can go into, there's going to be a tape that you can grab. No, the second to last room, my apologies. Don't go into that last room when grabbing the 4th tape. The second to last room. As soon as you go into that last room, it progresses the act. So before going in that room, plug all the tapes into the TV in Act 3, watch all of them, and you'll get the movie buff. Now, after watching all those tapes of yours, simply progressing through, going into that final room and getting jumped by an entity will get you the Felina achievement, who I presume is the spirit child that's been directing us to help find her. Unfortunately, we don't know how far that story is going to go, because we're presumably caught as well. Alrighty. Now that you've gotten these achievements, presumably on your first, second, or third run through, here's something to go for your next runs. If the runs that you've already done have been under 20 minutes, you got the speedrun achievement. Congratulations. If not, just run through the game again. Trust me, it can be done in under 20 minutes. And now, bullet hell. This one took me a little bit the first time it came out. This achievement requires you to shoot all bullets in the game, meaning no partial reloads. You need to input the magazine. Shoot the bullets until the slide on the pistol is out and it can't be moved. You'll hear the signature pistol clicks afterwards, obviously signaling there's no more bullets. Then you reload. There's about 3 different locations to find magazines, but there's 4 additional magazines total. Here are the locations. In Toby's room beside the phone, right after Act 1, you'll find a magazine. In the room where the creepy door opens, right before you have to shoot the spirit child, you'll find 2 magazines. And the last magazine is going to be in the elephant figurine room. That'll teleport you to the time traveler cutscene. There's a magazine in there. Going through all those magazines, the one in the pistol at the beginning, and the 4 that you find will get you the bullet hell achievement. Now, pretty straightforward stuff. You might have already get this if you skipped out on watching the tapes or didn't find a flashlight like I did. By not watching any of the tapes, you can collect them, but don't watch them. You'll get the no movies achievement. By just ignoring the flashlight, which honestly, you can get this one while doing the speedrun achievement, you'll get the no light achievement. On your second playthrough, you'll have the option in the options menu to turn on developer notes, which will activate little bubbles while you play the game. You don't need to interact with all the bubbles, you just need to have it on and beat the game with it. You can do this again with your speedrun run. Alright. Now, the big 2 you're probably here for. We're going to go over the first one that took me the longest, because no other guide has anything on this. So, here you go. The reader achievement. You need to find all 11 pages in the game. I'm going to put a photo of where they are, and I'm going to tell you where they are. So here we go, in order. From Act 1 to 3. You will collect them in this order chronologically. In the beginning, behind you on the couch. In the kitchen, beside the locked door. Now exiting Act 1. In the room with Toby, beside the phone. Act 2. In the right section, the furthest room to the left, on the table with the key. In the secret room, see the Chambers of Secrets for going over the secret room and how to get there. On the table between the 2 imposters. In the left section, the right room without a door when first entering, on the mattress. There will be a page in the lion figurine room. In the puzzle room on the floor before the next door. This one's pretty easy to miss. Now going to Act 3. During the first loop, There'll be a newspaper beside the key in Act 3. These counts as the papers. During your second loop in Act 3, on the table in the living room, also a magazine, newspaper, sorry. In the final loop of Act 3, it's in the final room on the table. I know it might be a bit stressful because the entities are coming to get you, but you do need to read this last one. Reading all 11 of these pages will get you the Reader Achievement. Congratulations. Alrighty, and now for the next collectible achievement, the avatars. These are scattered throughout the game as well. Alrighty, here they are in chronological order once again. You'll find the first avatar in the kitchen as you first enter to your right in the corner. Upstairs between the bathroom and girls' room. Now on to Act 2. In the right section from the locked room, turn left and enter the room without a door, leaning on the back of the table. After shooting the spirit child, enter the circuit breaker room and open box. There's nothing else in the circuit breaker room. Just grab that page. In the secret room, as you enter in the left corner. At the staircase before the puzzle room. After the puzzle room, at the end of the hallway, enter the room in the right corner. That's where to find it. Now in Act 3, in the bathroom besides the toilet and next to the fridge. Finding all 9 of these avatars. I'm not sure if you just have to look at them or interact with them. I did both, but that's how you get the avatars achievement. And finally, I hope you didn't take any breaks throughout this entire time, but you need to have a Steam playthrough time of 2 hours straight. I'm pretty sure you can do additional runs as long as it's a consecutive 2 hours. So if you took any breaks during this, just boot up the game, leave it for 2 hours, and you'll get the no refund achievement. But beyond that, that is all the achievements to Unspoken, one of the most terrifying games of 2024. I hope you enjoyed this guide. Please like and subscribe if you like. This helps me out greatly to get new games, to get more achievements for you guys, and it just gives me a lot more motivation, so I appreciate it. And if you want, go check out the Steam guide. It's in a written form with pictures that might help you out if the video was not able to. If you have any questions, please comment it below. If you have any comments or anything I need to adjust in the guide, please let me know in the comments as well. I've been Indominus. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.